Hi guys, it is day 3 of vlogmas and at the same time a week of workouts video. I love to start my morning with a short yoga flow. I've been doing yoga with Cassandra's 30-day morning yoga challenge. These videos are only 10 minutes long, which makes them doable even if I'm tired and unmotivated. I've been getting into a new sport, cycling. I'm planning on doing an exciting, longer cycling trip next summer, so that's why I'm now cycling once a week. Since it's already dark and cold outside, I'm getting used to cycling at the gym.
If you ride with me, don't gotta work for the both of us. In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of.
It's actually so useful to see different stats on this bike. For example, I didn't realize that I'm putting more force through my right leg while I'm pedaling. I'm trying to slowly increase my cycling time, and today I did 80 minutes for the first time. Let me tell you, I was drenched in sweat. I was watching Gilmore Girls on my phone and the time went surprisingly quickly. I made sure to get a nice stretch in before heading to sauna. I instruct yoga on Tuesdays and haven't quite figured out how to work in a workout into my schedule. So for now, I'm having a rest day on the days I instruct. I'm still doing the morning yoga, and as you can see, I'm kind of doing my own thing. Sometimes Cassandra's flows are a bit too slow for me and I don't want to fall back to sleep, you know? Even though I try my best to do the morning yoga every morning, sometimes it just doesn't happen, like today. But it's not so serious. Today is strength day. I used to have a leg day and an upper body day at the gym, but I work so much on my upper body in Ashtanga and other yoga stuff, as you will see later, that I don't see a need for a separate workout for that, at least for now. After a thorough warm-up, this isn't everything I do, by the way. The first move is pull-ups. Can you please tell me what was going through my head when I chose this bar? I guess nothing. Anyway, after impressing myself, I did 4 sets of max reps. In the last 2 sets, I added 3 negatives, so jumping on top and lowering myself as slow as I can. This is a great way to build strength for pull-ups. Next is alternating reverse lunges. This is a classic leg move for me. It engages many muscles at once and develops balance as well as strength. I have a dominant right leg, so doing single leg moves is vital for me. I superset this with jumping lunges to include some explosiveness into my workouts. Then I move to one of my favorites, good old traditional deadlift. As you can see, I'm choosing foundational movements because I only do weightlifting once a week now. It's important that I go for big moves versus isolating ones. I have said this before and I will say it again. Forget all those annoying small exercises. This is the best move if you want to target your glutes. I go heavy but not super heavy because I've noticed that if I'm nearing my limits, I start to feel strain in my lower back. Keep it a bit lighter and stop at the top for 3 seconds and I promise you will feel fire burning in your glutes. I always superset this with something I have always called the giving birth move, but I guess technically it's called banded hip abductions. That sounds boring though. Single leg move again, box step downs. I lower myself with as much control as I can and go up trying my best to only use the leg on the box. I finish with some core work, twisted hanging leg lifts. After this I'm exhausted, but that doesn't stop me from trying out some handstands. On Thursdays I instruct yin yoga, so it's a chill rest day. Really needed to because I'm always aching from the gym before. Fridays are my Ashtanga days. There is a perfect spot in the schedule during the day when there are no classes in the studio at my gym, so it's just me and my grunting and sweating. It's time to do Ashtanga today. I'm actually really not feeling it. I almost spoke myself out of this, but I have already skipped 2 weeks, so 2 weeks break from Ashtanga, and I just started thinking what my Ashtanga teacher, Naveen, from my yoga teacher training would say, or how he would look at me if he heard that. And that got me right back on track. I'm hoping to do an Ashtanga course next year, which is my motivation to keep up my practice. I find Ashtanga extremely challenging, especially on my own, but also super rewarding. Good evening, guys. I've been sitting here in this yoga squat, drinking an espresso and watching a video by Natasha Oceane to motivate me to go to the gym. It is almost 6 p.m. 2 minutes to 6 p.m. I was supposed to do this workout in the morning, but you know, some days just are like this. I was not motivated in the morning. I was super tired. I didn't sleep well. I was debating the whole day that I will skip this workout, but then I thought about how good I will feel if I do it. Let's just go. This day I work on skills that help me be more functional and that support my yoga practice. These workouts look a bit different every time, and I kind of just go with what I fancy doing that day. There are a few moves that I always try to include though. Some moves I'd like to master and areas I need to work on. For example, handstands, other arm balances, jump through and jump back, which is something I need for Ashtanga, compression strength, splits, hip flexor strength, back bending, shoulder mobility, and hip mobility. I was supposed to do like an hour yoga this day, but I was tired and decided to take it easy. Before bed, I did do a gentle evening yoga flow. I'm not striving for perfection in my workouts. Doing a little bit is always better than nothing, and that keeps me going. First and foremost, I think movement should be enjoyable, so I'm finding a balance between listening to my body and staying consistent. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.